fix that. Let me just go over to... It's probably not good that I can barely hear it, so I'm gonna go ahead and... I know it's really loud for y'all, but, or at least it was. So, I found a pretty foolproof way of doing it, over the last few little bit. We're gonna be doing the long version, and I'm gonna be proving to you that it works. So, I'm gonna go with, the point man here, because it's, like, the easiest. And we want to go to Sector 1, which for me is Y, so... Run over to this door, open it. Gotta kill the 2 people that spawn in here. I sell, like, incredibly god-awfully. Gotta close this. Okay. There we go. Alright. Did that right. So, got bugged over the door by doing that. Enemies will come and you can kill them through the door, just like that. See that my count? What the fuck? Yo. Shit. Okay. That was almost really bad really quickly. Melee killing enemies works. Ooh, it's really good for, healing if you're low on HP. Ooh, that was so stressful, bro. Oh my god, I saw him running up on me, bro. So, the main thing here is to, kill the 2 enemies that respawn in this room. They spawn right around that corner. I found out, I did this one time. It takes around 37 minutes for you to get up to around 50 kills. So that times 5 is around 180 something, so, yeah, that estimates to around, like, 3-4 hours. And assuming that I'm gonna take the deal at 50 kills for the gotta watch out for this dude to respawn. You can tell if they respawn because their bodies disappear. I hear they have to be like right up against the door for you to be able to kill them though, so it might be a little issue. I might try it with that door, but it's a little usually takes around 5 shots to kill that dude if you hit your headshots, and it only takes 2 to kill the other, this dude right there. If you got the, you know, the lock 17. I'm pretty sure you always get it. I'm pretty sure. Oh well, I'm low-key fumbling because. Anyway, so this is an extremely long way of doing it. But so the movement and the reload gets debuffed by movement gets debuffed by 3% and reload gets debuffed by 6% in the first 25 kills. At 50, I'm not at 50. You always take the deal for 200 HP, even if it adds extra time. To my knowledge, I think Gilbert's room should be... We're in Gilbert's room right now. Like, that's the generator room. There's an ammo box in there actually too, so you also don't got to worry about anything coming up from behind you if you bug that door out. But it's still extremely difficult because there is a door way over there. That's why I don't really want to step around in this box over here, because if I do, then that means that they will pathfind from wherever they're stuck from right over there. They'll walk around and they'll come through that door. But if you wait long enough, they'll get stuck around here, so you can go over there whenever you please. They won't really be able to do anything. Always make sure to reload. Even if you kill an enemy and you still have a good bit, always reload. Because you might never know when you might need to mag dump something if something goes wrong, so... Yeah, but that's why I want to avoid there for now, because in another run, I actually went over there to kill them as soon as they spawn. And yeah, the slashers and stuff, they can open doors, so they were able to pathfind around. They were all able to go through that door, and while running away from them into this corner, I accidentally bashed open that door, and in a panic, I interacted with it, and I unbugged it, so then I got absolutely touched. So yeah, don't make that mistake. Stay around here. Only 2 of these enemies will be respawning over here. It'll take around 37 minutes for you to be able to get, you know, to the... Don't mind the noises. So I'm not even sure if it's too loud right quick, so I'm gonna also make sure to watch out for something like that. 'Cause see, they both just respawned at the very exact time. That's why you always want to have this full thing. So I was hitting that guy's helmet a bunch. Yeah. Do I see 101 HP down there? Am I tripping? I have 105 HP for whatever reason. That's incredibly... I've never seen that. I don't know if that's a thing or not, or maybe a perk of me doing the melee thing. I don't know why I have that extra little bit of HP, but hey, I'm not complaining. I'm happy about that. You can do this classless as well, but it's gonna be, you know, a little... Just because of the mini bosses that will spawn. Once you get to around, I'm fumbling so hard with this thing right now. Yeah, just stick right here onto this pillar thing right here. No enemies will come from over there, way back over there, or over there. You just gotta make sure to stay away from this little area right here where those dead bodies are, and that little box right there, like down in this little bit. And they won't be able to pathfind around here, so you should be good. And if you bugged out this door, then you'll be fine from the back. You don't gotta worry about enemies coming through there at all. And, yeah, you just stay here and kill these 2 enemies until... Oh, yeah, you got... It takes, like, a really long time, but it gets done. And just so y'all don't get mad or something at my expense, I'm gonna be doing the whole thing on stream so you can... skip ahead to see if it works or not. This beginning strat does work, though. I'm not sure about with anything else, though, so I'll try to see how I can work it out later, so it might take an extremely long time. But it'll be a good reference point. It'll be a very good thing. Also, when you're interacting with those ammo boxes or meleeing them with an axe or anything like this, you not only regain HP, but you're also in a temporarily, you're shielded, like you won't be able to take any damage. So that means you can also like spam a whole bunch, like you can spam like you're this much, and it works really well when you have the 200 HP, but I don't recommend it because I'd rather stay safe than be sorry and getting swarmed. And yeah. Just kill this thing right quick. It takes around 5 to 7 shots, maybe. If you do get overrun, though, don't worry. If you're really worrying about getting overrun, just do what I'm doing. Make sure to not go over there so you don't let them pathfind around. You can hear them. They're all behind me. They can't get to me. It's really easy for the first bit of it. Like, all the way up to 50 kills. It's really easy, but then again, I didn't really get that much past there because I did take the deal where you get 200 extra HP, and you could definitely do it again. It's super easy. But I got impatient, and that's when I went over there, opened that door, thinking I could fight all of these guys that come around so I could do it faster, and that's when I got touched. Thus, I did not know how much I have angered the swarm beyond that wall. And yeah, it's basically just a rinse and repeat with these two guys over again. It takes a really long time. And, I don't know if I can... I forgot to reload this. See, that's probably a mistake that y'all spotted. You never want to have any of your weapons. And if you're in a little bit of a jam and you don't need to reload, like you're super far in and your reload thing is like super limited, you can always go to the things there. It'll grant you immunity and it'll reload all your weapons for you. A thing I do want to try out sometime, though, if I do fail the challenge and I don't get it, or if I do and I come back, I want to try out if I could actually bug that door too, make them lure all over there, and see if I can shoot through the door then to make it go faster, but then again, that's just hypothetical. Also, a thing, if you're reloading, you can always just bash. You can always bash. That's also with Mikhail. You can also bash him. If he's running at you, you can gun bash him like that. I've heard it works, but I've never really actually experienced it working. Yeah, I've never really experienced it working, but I've heard it does, so I'm going to go ahead and take their word for it. 11 minutes in, and we're already at 20 kills. That's pretty good, 12 minutes in. Only 5 more kills to get to the first limiter. Now, once you get to 30 or 40 kills, I'm pretty sure, a little message will pop up below the reload limiter thing. And it will say that the enraged enemies will respawn at 50. Not sure what that means. I think it's mean like all the slashers will respawn, so I think that's when it becomes a problem over there. But I'm too cautious to do it because it is my first time, and yeah. So it's just, you know... thing. Alright. I'm on this side because I don't want to trigger anything. See that little blue shield? That signifies when you're doing something, so you can actually look around. All that. Okay. Hopefully I hear the, Okay, yeah, we're good. I was about to say, if they're wrapping around over there, oh man, that'd be horrifying. Oh, that noise is getting on my nerves, and that's why I sound that y'all are hearing really more, because for so long I had my volume all the way at the max, and I was never able to tell that y'all couldn't hear me, because usually I play games that are more quieter like this, like y'all might know me for my Murder Mystery 2. I posted those videos. They were really good. I played them with my cousin, but there's a clip of it. There's a clip of it somewhere on my channel. It's just one clip of it, but yeah, it was a super fun time, but I can't play with my cousin anymore. I don't know what's up with him. I think he got grounded. What a loser. And yeah. Oh yeah, Roblox. So Roblox got rid of has been getting rid of a lot of games like FPES. It's back up now. Blood Debt, it's gone. Yet to come back up. Man, of course I got terminated because my name, Hither the Creator, flagged the bot because of Hither. Because the bot can't, like, run in the dictionary that Hither is, like, to hear in Old English or whatever, but that's beside the point. I'm not even mad that it got banned, too. I said that in the other video I made. You could just watch that one. I'm not mad that it did get banned because I don't really care about that. It's just that I had it for 6 years with no problem, and it just now suddenly gets banned. I don't really care about that anymore, but Unknown Threat, I was showing it to my friend, and the devs got banned, and so the game's gone. So you'll never see that game again. You won't be able to play that game. All games like Blood Debt are gone. I mean, there's Blood Debt PvP and all that, but Unknown Threat, Blood Debt, and all that are still gone. So, yeah, that sucks. Especially since I did play a good bit of that game. I had like 444 hider wins, 160 seeker wins, and like 30-something siege wins. Along with nearly like every single skin in the game. But then again, it's not really hard. So it's not that big of a deal. It's just kind of like, oh well. There's always sell wins in other games. Stuff like that. Alright, so now you can see movement minus 3% and reload minus 6%. I can't really reference to see if it's slower or not. I don't really notice it on the first thing, but once we get to 50 up, we're going to take the deal, and we'll be reset back all the way to 0 kills, which won't be that much of a hard reset, but, you know. Still takes forever. I sacrificed someone who has done this challenge with classless, which means they just have the pistol, and basically they just like classless, and yeah, I sacrificed them to D0. For those who don't know, at the back of the spawn, at the main desk, instead of going right into the instead of going left into the facility, you could take a right, and at the very end of that hall, there's gonna be a door with blood on it, or underneath it, and you may think you're not able to walk into there, but if you crouch and walk near the hinges side, you'll be able to walk in, and it'll send you to D0, the tunnels, which is another way to get into the showers, which I did not know until recently. So in total, I've sacrificed like 5 or 6 people to them for luck in this, so let's just hope that all this luck is paying off. It's just a matter of time. It's really tiring. I'm sitting here. Ah, crap. You know what? I might low-key have to go do the litter, though. That is something I didn't really account for. What time is it? It's 3. Ah, crap. It's 3. So if we're only 17 minutes into this right now, then that means I'm going to be done around 8, bro. If all goes, like, wrong and all that. Or 7 or something around there, I don't know. Oh, man. Oh, I am not gonna be like sitting here. I'm gonna have to do constant attention to this. So it's more thing I have to get done. So with this, I'm only gonna be doing the, executive officer thing. I've heard from most people that they've done it, that they were able to do it in Sector 2. But I found the fact that it's just so annoying to do it in Sector 2 and all that. Then again, I didn't have most of my issues come from getting there with all the spawn rates and stuff. So yeah, it's hard, especially with all this enemies spawning instantly near you and all that. But yeah. Oh god, this is gonna suck. Oh, luckily I already used some of the bathroom and stuff, and I'm used to the holding it in and all that. Oh god, my patience is already kind of running out of this, bro. Carrying them on 2 different sides, which isn't necessarily ideal, but So let's do that again. So it does work. All right. That's actually really cool to know. Oh man. So they instantly respawn over there, except they just... that happens where they both instantly respawn. What? I think that's me. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. So, I'm not sure what happened there. I'm pretty sure both of them respawned when I wasn't looking. We could go ahead and try doing the, let's go ahead and try doing the, let's go ahead and just try to do the, Sector 2-1 right quick. I don't know why it says public server up there. It's obviously not. We're gonna be doing the same thing. Oh man, that's annoying. They shielded each other. I bashed them, shot them, ran out of ammo, and all that. That's kind of like an example of what happens sometime. It can happen with literally anything. I just love it when that. Be a pain like that. I hear one. No enemies will spawn in this room, I've heard. There's a bug with your camera around. Just don't mind that too much and you should be fine. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna be trying to save but there's no guarantees. Luckily you do feel a little bit while spamming, but it's just not ideal. Where's that? Where is it? Where I heard there's a thing to reload in here. I don't know where it is. Uh-oh. Oh, it's right here. It's right here. Thank God. Okay. It'll also reload for you and stuff, but... Oh, shit! I just realized I should... Get them all nice and low. Might be cooked. Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe. Who knows? Go ahead and take some of them actually. You can actually see when they're coming, which is useful. I have no idea how that corpse ended up down there. You'll get little breaks like this. Although you will have to run away once the there's like an irradiated zone and all that. So yeah, or like an unstable zone where you'll take damage anyway. It's like super god awful and annoying. And yeah, it's just watch out. All that. All enemies and stuff will eventually make their way up to you. I've been told. Fault. I have to really spam this here. I have to really spam this thing here. I think they're dead. Except for that one. Which is wandering aimlessly for some strange, unbeknownst reason. I'm dead. Good. Okay. I'm chilling. You know what? This is actually a really good strat. I appreciate the person that actually told me to do this, and I appreciate about the guy that did this as well. I appreciate that. Die. You liar. You lie. Deceiver. Yo, what? You know, actually, I'm gonna use the time bar on this dude because I need to get some HP. I hear one. Holy! I mean, yeah, you can tell which ones are respawning because the bodies will disappear. Come on. Wonder if I could actually. Yeah, that. Oh! They're all there. Oh god, I'm in the air. This is a death animation for me. That is a death animation for me. Yeah. So that's actually a better strat than I had previously anticipated. Maybe using my night vision and shooting across there would be a little bit more helpful, but that's also really useful. Props to the dude for telling me that. That's a good way to get there. So, I'm assuming that with enough skill and practice, you could definitely do good in either way. It worked, not gonna lie. That worked really well. Those two strategies worked really well. Which, also, I hope it's not blaringly loud. So, yeah, hopefully it's just not blaringly loud. Because I do speak a little quietly, I'll check it back, and if it is, well, I'll just do another rerun of this, but I heard later class is okay, but The real challenge is gonna be this. It's classless. It's to get the golden skin. I honestly don't think that's worth it. To be honest, I think it's a bunch of bullcrap. I think the developers, they say it's easy. We all know that they just use cheats and all that to have done it and stuff. So, Sector 2 entrance isn't really that different from Sector 2 main hall. But we're gonna go ahead and try this again just because. Back up, you foul. There's a running dude out. Pro tip, don't really rush anything like I did. That's a bad idea. Take a while to do a melee, stuff like that. Enemies hoard on you a little bit if, I'm dead. That did not go well for me at all. I'm very much dead. I can't even tell what's happening to me right now. I just know that my throat's slit. Okay, if you want to do the slow burn with no warning or no possible, disruption of the, unstable zones, and you want to do the slow burn like I did, do that one. Like I said, that thing where I died, that was incredibly rare. I was partially distracted, and I knew that it wouldn't have really, done that well. Like I said, there's no real difference between, executive officer and, lieutenant, because one just requires you to do it classless, which I just don't like. To do the litter too, but yeah, hopefully those ways have helped. I will definitely try to do it in the future. Also, this is what I'm talking about. This door back here, you can just and boom, you're in the tunnels. Alright, let's see D0. Yeah, so basically, I already did that, so I don't have to worry about doing it again. Anyway, so that's it. Hopefully this helped. So, and, yeah. To the one guy watching, I'm gonna go ahead and, end it here. But I am posting this to YouTube, so if you go onto my YouTube at HitherCreator78, you will be able to watch this. Um, yeah. Anyway. That's gonna look weird in the YouTube video too. I don't give a shit.